trying to come with so many uploads as I can to help people out. So we're going to talk about pendulums today. So I have 2 of them. And we're going to talk about how to use pendulums. And do not mind this. I got my Eye of Haru necklace somehow tangled with my amethyst one. But it still works. So this just goes on the altar. And this is for clients. But so let's talk about pendulums and how to use them. Not a lot of people use pendulums because in a way they're not full readings. So because pendulums are typically not used for full readings. They are yes or no questions kind of readings, if you want to call them. I use pendulums to clarify anything that is going on, anything I could be unsure about as well. Ask the angels, like let's say I get something in a reading and I don't understand. Maybe I feel like I don't understand, or maybe I need a little clarifier with, to myself. I like to pull out the pendulum. And of course, if you don't know what a pendulum is a pendulum, but it's used for spirits in the spirit world to be able to help you. I most definitely call my ancestors or any good spirits or the universe, or call upon, or even God, Haru, to ask questions, and they will sway the pendulum in whichever way that your pendulum answers. Now, how to figure out what is your pendulum saying? I don't have a board. You can buy a board as well, but also, you know how with Ouija boards, people write down, you can write a whole entire Ouija board and get a cup and do whatever, get your answers the same way. It's the same thing when it comes to pendulums. So when you have a pendulum and you're not sure if it's saying yes or no, so typically you would ask, let's say, you see you get your pendulum. I like to bond with anything spiritual I buy, so I really don't, when I get a new pendulum, I don't read on people right away with a pendulum, because I just want to make sure, because they are all different to me. My purple one answers different than my, my amethyst answers different than my white one. I forgot what crystal this was, to be honest. I haven't really looked too much into it. I go by colors too, what attracts me, and I feel like white is for, light, angels, all that good stuff. So when you get a pendulum out, or you finally get you one, you ask the pendulum or ask spirits or ancestors to show you yes or no. So I will be like, for me personally, I'll be like, God, universe, ancestors, spirit guides, show me what yes is. And sometimes I like to ask, can they push a little harder? Ancestors, if you don't mind, can you push a little harder? So you see, yes is for me to my left. So, okay, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, show me no. You see, obviously, it goes to the right, so no is for the right. And you can even ask, show me what's no answer, ancestors. You see it start to go around in a circle. I love it though, it's so powerful. I'm so powerful. Ancestors powerful. So that's no answer. You see my hand didn't move at all. It's all in the energy and the forces that bring that together. So if you ask for clarification of what yes and no means, and I like to follow by the tip too. Mine leans a little bit, so I follow by the tip, or whichever the way the back. It's almost like you see how it chugs itself to whichever way they're forcing it. The ancestors, spirits will force it for you. So let's say if you still kind of don't know what exactly yes or no is, or you don't feel that confident in yes or no, I still do it sometimes myself. I will pull out a piece of paper, literally write yes, no, maybe, or / no answer at the top. So actually I'll show you. So if you don't, of course, have the funds to get you a board, I still haven't got around to getting me one. Of course, you can get a piece of paper out and literally write, make your own little Ouija board, or we won't call it Ouija board, but make your own kind of board. Yes, no, or maybe, or NA at the top. So when you have that, when you put that down there, it will make it easier for you to know which way this is going as well, because sometimes it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. So let's see. So let's show a good example, because it's easy to when you feel so, it's almost like if you feel so powerful, you really have the ability to really see this happening. That's what's like anybody can play with a Ouija board. So, let's start. So, let's say, like I said, for a visual, okay, Spirit, show me, ancestor, spirit guides, God, please show me the answer yes. Like I say, hand is not moving. Alright, show me no, ancestor, spirit guides, universe. You see it will slowly start to change its pace. And switch around. Now you see it going to no. Ancestor, show me maybe. See it's starting to spin around in a whole entire circle. I wish I can get a better view, but you can clearly see it's going around a circle. Now I would advise to get, I like to get anything spiritual really wise, even when it comes down to my decks, anything spiritual wise. I'm all about colors, and I'm a Taurus as well, so I'm all about the visual aesthetic as well. So that's why even like my first pendulum, obviously you see it is purple. My favorite color is purple. I tend to get everything in my favorite color just about. And like I said, it works just the same. And of course, no, your house does not have to be haunted or any weird stuff for that to happen. Of course, if you want to be safe, always bless and ask. Like I said, I ask specifically for good angels, my angels, the universe, anything positive that you feel like the force is, it will work with you. So, it's definitely a strong force, especially the more you play with a pendulum. I feel like the stronger the waves get with it, the more energy you connect, especially with through meditation, connecting with your angels, all that good stuff can really help build that up over time. So, like I said, I mean, you know, even though for this to be tangled, it definitely works. So, with pendulum answers, of course, like I said, it's a yes or no. Of course, if someone wants to elaborate more, depending on your ability, your psychic abilities and stuff. Now I noticed that being almost a year into the game, well, I am a year into the game, that that the force gets stronger and stronger. Like I said, I noticed that I know more now, especially being a medium. I can tell more about what the actual answers are saying, more of an elaborate way, because it's really the spirits that's really telling me, because I don't know nothing. Well, I do know a lot, but I don't know people, you know, so they help you out, and the voices come in your head to really give you that validation. Now I will say as well, if you would like to get more validation upon that yes or no, then you will pull out your cards, whichever you like, Oracle or your tarot deck, and to see, okay, well, elaborate on that yes or no. Elaborate on that maybe. What do they need to find? What do they need to find out? And that maybe or no answer does not always mean there's really no answer. Sometimes it's just not available right now and not available for you to see. Now someone else could see it. Vice versa, whatever it could be, but most of the time it just means the answer is not available right now, and that's the answer that needs to be found out on its own. So this is how you use a pendulum. I hope you guys, hope that really helped. I know it's pretty quick, but pendulums are pretty easy. A lot of people don't use them, but I love pendulums, especially for me personally. I pull out a pendulum. I hold pendulums all the time in my hands. If you see my hands balled up, it's usually a pendulum, and it just so especially if you're in situations where you're not feeling comfortable or you're feeling like you're being lied to, whatever the case may be, I'm out in the open, just pull it out, you know, not in front of everybody, but pull it out in the car or something like that, and I, you know, get to asking questions, especially if I'm about to do something that could be major as well. And then following that anxiety feeling that you get with the pendulums, for me, it's always butterflies in my stomach, and then sometimes it's like you know, spirits or voices in my head. So it depends on each person and how your intuition works, and you just go by that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I got some more stuff coming for you guys to help you out. So see ya.